Hello, Princess, and welcome, members of the court. We are at Dollywood for our first full dining review of Aunt Granny's restaurant, and as you can see, it is all, I still can't do this, all you can eat, which is perfect because seated here in Aunt Granny's, it is a pretty big place. I don't know if it opens at 11 or 11:30, but when I got in here, there was a number of guests already seated. So, all right, let's take a look at the menu. Here is the menu for Aunt Granny's. Yes, Aunt Granny's. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but remember where we are anyway. So, you choose 3 main dishes and 4 sides per table. However, you can switch them out after you finish them. Yes, let's not waste food. And everyone gets to choose their own dessert. So, I already know what I'm getting for the mains, or at least what I'm starting off with, but choosing 4 side dishes. Okay, right, relax. And they do start off with a biscuit bread service on the lovely Dollywood wax paper. Oh, there, check that out. Oh, there, that's a thumbnail. Order is in, and it is Granny Ogle. By the way, I will be getting some of her pinto beans. And since I'm at a restaurant, let's talk about something semi-related, and that's American colonialism and fast food. I remember a long time ago when a lot of these wacky leftist activists were complaining that companies like Burger King, McDonald's, Coca-Cola were invading developing countries and taking advantage of the local population and spreading American imperialism, or cultural imperialism and all that kind of stuff. What they failed to understand, of course, is that this is actually really good for these developing countries because what's going on is they hire, people who live there, they hire locals and they train these locals to run the business using the practices that these companies have spent millions of dollars developing and becoming pretty successful at. So what they're doing, they're not spreading they are spreading American cultural imperialism, but good business sense. And the reality of this situation is that McDonald's is training locals to run their own businesses. And yes, the indigenous people that are working at any of these giant corporations are learning business skills that are far more worthwhile and far more valuable in running their own business and developing their local economy than anything they could learn in a school. So, when you're traveling, if you see a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Denny's or a KFC in some developing part of the world, go ahead, and try some of the local flair. It's actually good for them. First up, these biscuits are incredible. Oh my God. Please tell me they are not vegan. Seriously, they have a very supple umami that, I don't know, maybe you can only get from real lard. Oh boy, these are, wow. Yeah, okay. All right, we can do this. Here we go. This is the Southern Fried Catfish with tartar sauce. These are the mac and cheese. This is the pot roast with root vegetables, Southern Fried Chicken, Granny Ogle's pinto beans. This is a Granny's salad. It's about time. And finally, the corn pudding. All right, like I said, yeah, we can do this, definitely. Hey, come on, we're professional cruisers. Since we have to start somewhere, it'll be with the Southern Fried Catfish. The tartar sauce is nice and mild, but oh boy, that catfish is absolute perfection. The fish itself is nice and meaty and flaky, and the breading is fried to perfection, crispy perfection. It is very naturally seasoned. It's very difficult to understand, but wow, I don't remember having better catfish than this, so wow. Since we went to trouble to learn her name, unlike most nights, let's try Granny Ogle's pinto beans. So Granny Ogle, definitely not a vegetarian. They are absolutely cooked in some kind of stock, which makes them, incredible. Most, bean recipes are just kind of plain, but yeah, these, I am eating them, and I will have some more. Now we have a favorite of many old-time kitchen, pot roast. The pot roast, very good, has a very specific preparation technique that I think I've had it before, but is somewhat uncommon. I'm thinking it's less roasted and more boiled in a way. It's a texture thing that once you try it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But The meat, it lacks a certain suppleness that I guess I'm used to, and it is more. It's very tender, by the way, just to be clear. But it has a more of a stranded texture, not like stranded on an island, like strands. Right. That's what I mean. And since it's right next door, well, let's try the mac and cheese. +1 for using a white cheddar cheese mix. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Usually this is made with regular, like, yellow cheddar, so I like it. It has that tanginess to it. Well, since everyone should enjoy their side pieces, I mean side dishes, well, this is the corn pudding. The corn pudding is a dish to beat. So pair this up with like a tarragon infused ice cream or another savory flavor, and you have a dessert, an amazing dessert. And I gotta try that. I have to figure out how to make that work. Move to the main plate. Here we go with the signature dish, the hand-dipped Southern fried chicken. Southern fried chicken, near perfection. It did not need anything else. I thought I should have ordered the gravy to go along with it, like mashed potatoes and gravy, but it doesn't need it. The breading is perfect on its own, and the chicken, like I said, they just buy good stuff to make the food with, and that goes so far. I would love to get more, but I probably shouldn't. I'm at this point where I don't want to get anything else because I'm worried that it won't be as good as everything I've had. Because I was the perfect little angel, she doesn't know me very well, and finished all of my other food. This is the herb roasted chicken. We have reached the end. Wait, that sounds pretty bad. We are concluding our culinary adventure here at Auntie Granny's, or Aunt Granny's, here at Dollywood with the seasonal apple crumble. Sadly, a la mode is not an option, but since I've already had ice cream today, don't judge. Well, yes, judge. It's okay. Aunt Granny's warm apple crumble. Oh, she's hot. I should have tested it first. But it's good. Oh my god. That is really good. Okay. No, you know what? It actually tastes like fresh apple. How do they do that? I actually don't know. Yes, the apple crumble was the correct choice. What an experience here at Aunt Granny's at Dollywood. Oh my gosh. It is already at the top of the theme park dining list. For me, it was perfect because it's like tapas style, but with Southern food. I mean, what better combination can you come up with? I don't know, but what can beat this? I don't know. We still have. There's the Front Porch Cafe. I don't know. They better be on their game for tomorrow because this was amazing. Yes, just come here. Yeah, And all this was $26 with my discount. So round it up with a tip, a little over $30. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I'm not even gonna try. No problems. None whatsoever.